Hello and welcome back to Pixel X Gaming. Today we're looking at a free-to-play game called Brawlhalla. Now, I'm not sure why people are talking about this at all, or not talking about it, but this seems to be a interesting Smash Brothers-like clone that's going on right now. That's pretty fun. So we'll show you off the versus bots mode here. So what we have here is a number of characters that we can play with. Each of them has different kind of stats to them based on what they are good at. So you have things like swinging axes and shooting things, and defense and movement. They do kind of vary up depending on how you're playing your character, but obviously there's different stats. So we're going to try Terros here. And what's cool about this game is you got a number of colors that you can choose from, and skins, as well as you can change the skins on your axes and mallets. So, interesting little way of doing things. And you can also make stances for the characters, which changes up their stats here.
Terros.
So, we're just going to keep things like that right now. We've got three other bots, and we'll show you kind of a game, what it's like here. We can set up the settings here to change things from teams on and off. Max player count, we can actually go all the way up to 8 players, which is huge. We can set a stock limit, we can set a time limit, we can turn off gadgets or things that appear on the map. There are test features, which I'm not sure what those are yet, but, you know, I'm sure that they are things that we're going to learn about. We could adjust a few more things, I think, here if we... Nope. Alright, so these are things... Okay, here we are. Stocks, Brawl Ball, which is a different game mode, Bombsketball, Snow Brawl, and Strikeout. These are all different game modes that we can kind of try out. Certain things are locked here. So in this case, we'll show off at least 4 players. We'll do 4 stocks, 8 minutes to the match timer. There we go. So we got that going on. Everybody else is random. We'll go with this, and we'll roll up a random stadium here. So, what's going on here? So, Brawlhalla, you start off with nothing. So, you've got literally your fists that you're going to start punching people with. And on the map, items will pop up that you can collect, which will either be your melee weapon or your ranged weapon or secondary weapon. It really depends on what character you choose. There's other items that you can pick up here, like this drill thing, which you can throw at people and it'll do a random effect. You can always throw items. Alright, so that's like a landmine. Yep. So you got your light attacks and your heavy attacks, which you can actually charge up. You also have up, down... Ouch. I'm not doing so well, sorry. You have like up and down attacks, left and right attacks, and then neutral attacks, just like Smash Brothers. So you focus on this idea of hitting things hard or charging up attacks, and trying to deal as much damage as you can to knock them further and further away from the battlefield until you eventually knock him out, like that guy just got knocked out, and I knocked that guy out. So, again, you'll go back to your fists, which are okay. You can also throw, you can charge throws, you can dash around once to avoid attacks. You will lose your weapons sometimes when people hit you hard enough. Alright. Alright. We'll start doing a charge shot here, maybe. Bam! Bam! Alright, so again, we have this idea of, it's just your Smash clone, but it's got a few interesting features. The fact that you got kind of a life bar up on the side corner that you can use to show off how much life you actually are using or how far you're going to get knocked back instead of percentage. It's a really interesting decision. Not to mention you got only a dodge, you don't actually get a block, so you gotta time it out a lot quicker than you would in a Smash Brothers game. Did I mention this game is also free to play? So what this basically means is that they use their payment method in the same way League of Legends kind of does, where if you want to unlock everything in the game for champions and stuff, you can pay $20 to get all these different characters and a few other extra goodies. Or you can play and unlock characters by simply playing the game and unlocking the in-game currency, which you can use for characters, but you can't use for things like premium skins or specialty skins for weapons as well. So you got weapon skins and character skins. So how did I come by this game? So I learned about this on Steam through not only a friend, but also the fact that the indie box came with a special skin for a character, which is, you know, good promotional stuff. I really enjoy that kind of cross-promotion here. What can I say about it so far? It feels good. It's great for couch co-op, or couch play rather, because it's actually built in mind to have 4-player local. I believe maybe up to 8, actually, if it can support it. I have not 8 controllers to try out, but I will definitely look at it and see if it's possible. As well as the fact that you can play online against other people in your local region, basically. I've played about a match or two now, and pretty much no lag, which was fairly surprising, so... Oh! Well, that's my fault. Shoot. Well, I guess it's just me and this guy now. He's left with just his fists, so I guess let's not give him any ammo or anything that he can use against us. Oh, he's just went flying. He's in the red already, so there you go. Awesome.
Player 1 wins.
And when you finish stuff, you get this nice no clapping animation that everyone has. It's kind of built off of a similar engine for each character. So a lot of this is kind of the playstyle of weapon types and gun types. Obviously, certain characters have different varieties. So what I mean by couch party here... Well, let's see how many people we can actually bring in here. It claims 8. Alright, let's grab this character.
Queen Kai.
Okay. How do we add bots here? Manage party, we can actually press X. Alright, so here's where we can actually set things up here. We can select and add bots or remove bots. I'm wondering just how crazy this is gonna get. So we're gonna go up here, change the game type to stock. We're gonna have only 2 lives per person. There we go. We'll try that out, see how this works out. So, yes, it'll support 8 characters, much like Smash. We have just a huge variety of characters. And not to mention that I believe people can play similar characters, and what this is going to basically do is allow you to have different colors out there, so everyone can play whatever character they need or want at the time. So we're going to just sum up that thing there. Again, a weapon is huge in this game, though, because you can use your fists, but they're short range, and they don't deal nearly as much damage as, say, the spear or the guns do. Guns have an interesting development where if you're using guns, you have this ability to combo around and try out different mixes of fighting styles. And if you have a spear or something like a hammer, in this case I have 2 claws as my lighter weapon. I'm still melee, but I'm exceptionally fast now, and I get my own attack patterns. Whereas if you had a gun, I have another set of attack patterns that are dedicated just to gun types. So, oh, wow. This gets crazy. You also can get these little helper guys, which are just the way that these angels in the background are to lift you back into the battle stage. One thing I have to complain about a little bit is I can't see which one's me other than I know which character I am. So if I had, like, any sort of indicator over my head, that would be nice. It's like I'm the guy on the bottom here charging all these huge attacks now. Okay, did not die, thankfully, so we'll just slash around and hurt people a bit. Again, sometimes light combo attacks are where you want to do to start damaging people, getting them down into that lower red territory. Of course, you have this kill-stealing mechanic that does come up in certain game modes, but stocks, I think, is always the friendliest among game modes because you're trying just to survive and team up on the leader. So we're going to grab our spear now. Again, more reach, more attack area, and we can do stronger charge attacks, and unique charge attacks, so we're gonna definitely abuse these to mess around with our opponents here. Oh! What's great, too, is you can actually wall slam as well, so you can actually have a little bit more survivability based on, you know, keeping yourself alive in the game mode.
Dominating. Double
Alright, cool.
knockout.
Awesome, so I survived.
Wins.
Woo! Feels good. Unfortunately, since I'm playing in this game mode, I'm not actually earning the precious gold for the store here. So as you can see here, there's different types of currency. We've got the blue coins called the mammoth coins, which are a premium currency that you have to buy. Then you have gold, which you can use to unlock all of the various characters in the game without actually having to pay these mammoth coins or in-game or out-of-game currency. So that gives you a bit of use for that. Now, I'm not sure why I would want to buy other characters, but I have a feeling that it is because these characters are on what we like to call rotation. So rotation means that I can play certain characters only during certain weeks, which is great. You know, this allows you to kind of experience all these characters and have different feels for them, and allows you to basically, you know, try them all out every week until you can afford them. So that's really great. Nobody's got that choice online most of the time, so when you're playing absolutely for free, you have that. Now, I don't know if there's any way to earn mammoth coins, unfortunately, but from what I've seen of them, they're not too expensive, so... So what else is there in the store here? Well, we have these taunts, which you can buy for your character. This is just their default character doing these taunts. Every character has a similar rig, so they will be all the same. You also have access to your account information and such up here. I'm actually playing with a controller, so I can actually go around and navigate all the menus with the controller. You have ranked play, standard online play, single player and couch mode. And then you have these custom online game modes for when you're playing around with people. What can I say at this time? I like it. It's pretty fun. Will I play forever? It really depends. I'm not sure if I'm really willing to throw money at it right now. I mean, I'm going to play with my skin that I got for the indie box here, obviously, because I could be this cowboy, but I want to be a, you know, space shooter type character. This is kind of fun to play around with. So I'm going to play around with random people online now, so we are all in the queue waiting for things to happen. Alright, so now we're playing against these people in this environment, and it's going to be whoever has the best score at the end of the match wins. So we're down here waiting for a weapon to drop. Alright. There's a little lag in here right now, but not too much. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like it's that much of an issue. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I'm in the zone. I'm not sure if there's definitely an advantage to having weapons versus being fist only, but I'm gonna take advantage of whatever I can to win this match. Oh, I didn't dodge that. Oh, that stung. So I made the bad. I did the bad. Yeah. It's rough, because I really want to say that this is a complex, in-depth fighting system, but it's actually fairly simplistic as always with Smash Brothers. You've got these abilities, these you want to abuse. There's no real fighting style that's superior to others. We will get killed pretty easily here.
Shut down.
Everyone's trying to avoid and attack each other, so we'll just slam him out of the ring. Taking advantage there. Alright, come on. Gotta hit her. It seems like a good strategy is actually killing one or two people and then avoiding getting hit at all for the rest of the game. I'm not gonna pull up on pressure from her, but I actually have to learn how to defend against her. Just slam on her. She knocked my weapon out. Wonderful. Oh my gosh, I'm feeding her. It's like, come on guys. She's like in the lead right now. Do you want her to win this match or not? Jerks. Alright, so maybe there's some newbie stuff going on here.
Dominating.
Oh my freaking gosh. Come on. You just cannot get any sort of luck here, because, oh, come on. You can actually drop things and it activates right away. Okay. Alright, fine. Alright. You know, I like it. Shot in the face. Take your freaking swords and get the heck out of here. Again, not a dodge. Alright, we'll do it.
Dominating.
She is just eating everybody. Nobody's targeting her either, that's the unfortunate part. I don't like guns that much, actually.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, she won. Pretty darn obvious.
Player 2 wins.
Do I get anything for losing so badly? I get some experience and a new color, and some gold. Alright. And I got some more gold. Awesome. So there is some benefit to playing different characters and trying out some different things. As the more you level up a character, I guess the more colors you unlock. So we can actually go in here and select different colors now. Yep, so we got brown. Awesome. Alrighty, so I'm gonna try this a bit more. Maybe a little longer. Maybe I'll get some friends involved in it and we'll see if we like it a bit more. But at this time, it's okay. I really want to see about maybe bringing some friends on. I think that's what's really going to help this game out a lot. Thankfully, you've got a lot of stuff in here for each of the characters to kind of understand who they are and how they fight a little bit. You got your different things up here to find your friends, notifications. You also have these weekly missions that you want to try to do, which is, you know, play or win with games like this. Usually it's play or win. If you win, you get to do it less, which is nice. You have a lobby, you have a clan that they're going to introduce here. You can set up your various controls. You can put on the player names, which are nice. So we'll try this on the HUD only. Actually, we'll set it up here. You can set up the 360 controller to different sorts of things here. Pick up with lights attacks, disable the controller, you know, that kind of stuff. So if you actually don't want to play with a controller, you can set that up. Actually, we'll set that up for HUD plus other players, plus only you. That's actually probably for the best. So we'll try single player out and do the training mode. Or do the bot match again where we got a bunch of people here lined up since we can manage the party with X here. I'm using the mouse now, actually, that's bad. Bad. Alright. We'll do that and set up... Okay, well, we can't actually do that, so we'll just play. Weird characters. Oh gosh, that guy's wearing like a lion head. So hopefully this means that we should be able to see our name. Yeah, we can see player 1 over our head now. So we actually know which one is me now. That's great. I wish that would have been on by default. I can kind of understand why people might be opposed to that, but on the other hand, I don't really see a good reason why not. I gotta get a weapon here. There we go. Slam! Ow. I mean, I like this kind of combat, honestly. It's really fun, very unique. The way they did it is fairly unique. This whole fact that we can't shield up is really great, too. So it's focusing more on the attack aesthetics and making sure that we're constantly trying to beat each other up instead of just defending all the time. I mean, of course, you can do the whole run and gun thing where you're just trying to stay alive because you're in the lead. But thankfully, it's really easy to lose track of your health here. I still kind of wish that the health markers were somewhere a little bit more convenient, but that's a UI thing for now that will probably get improved later on. Then again, it's not too hard because you can just look up in the corner. Alright, there we go. I gotta forget, because you actually get a triple jump in this game. So you actually have a lot more maneuverability than like a Smash Brothers. And you can use that to really hammer people into the ground and survive a bit longer. So every little bit of health counts. Of course, the slam attacks are the most powerful things that knock people out of the ring. So you gotta charge those and weigh that risk-reward versus charging something up rather than actually just hitting them for little bits of damage.
Knockout.
Yeah, see, now we're winning against bots. It's definitely a different experience when you're playing against other people, and thankfully that's the way that you're going to primarily play. So, does the game hold up on multiplayer? I say yes. You could try ranked stuff, you can try other game modes. I like it. Alright, so, as a fighting game aficionado, it's Smash Brothers, not necessarily Street Fighter, obviously. But we weren't expecting that at all, were we? So, if you're looking for a light, fun, couch-based game, or something you can play online with friends, this is definitely a good alternative to playing on the Wii. And actually, it's a fair one, too. I'm actually enjoying that aspect a lot. It's interesting, too, for their attack button setup, because you can press A for jumping, you press X or B, I believe, for light attacks here. And then you can, yeah, no, just X for light attacks, and then Y or B for your heavy attacks. I mean, if it works, you know? Don't change the system just because it's something you want to change for the sake of argument. In this case, keep it the same because it's familiar and it's good to play with. Alright, we are 15 above everyone else. I'm not sure how, because I'm not sure if I killed 15 people. Alright. Oh, okay. I guess when you kill somebody, you get bonuses. Like, +2 bonus to points. Not exactly sure how that scoring is supposed to work, but... if it works, eh?
5, 4, 3.
I'll have to review the scoring thing. That's one thing I haven't noticed is if there's a scoreboard summary. That's something I usually like to see. Alright. KOs 8. So yeah, and falls 2. So that's +2 per kill. So they're rewarding people for killing rather than surviving. So that's definitely something I approve of. Because killing in this game is the point of the game. Kind of wish there was a bit more diversity with those clapping animations, though, or maybe at least if you were lower on the podium, that you would have those. So yeah, I think what happens is these little exclamation marks mean that they are a character that's on rotation this week. So you got that going for you. Got a huge, diverse cast of characters, which all, I believe, have fairly different fighting styles. I really can't say more about this game, so I'm gonna probably cut the recording off here soon. Finalizing on the thought that this is a game that is thankfully on the PC and is available for free. If you are into this kind of combat, I definitely suggest you look into it. They do have an offer for $20 to unlock all of the characters and extra stuff. Extra content. Alright. And you know what? It's not bad, because you get all these different inventory items that you can show off, and... oh, they also save replays. Perfect. Awesome. We love this kind of stuff. Obviously, there'll be more content as the game is pushed out of beta, and, you know, we'll see where it goes from there. So, thank you so much for watching the Pixel X Gaming. I've been Tigbun. You have a nice night, folks.